Rated M for mature.
So Gears Nation, we have finally reached 2,000 subscribers, and as part of the 2K celebration, I decided to step away from the monotony that is Gears 5 glitches just for a day. And instead of a Gears 5 glitch, we'll be going over the cut content / merchandise from Gears 4. So we're going to start off with the content, and this piece of content is the most interesting of all of them in my personal opinion. And the first piece of cut content is the Gears Esports Snaked Weapon Skin Set. If I remember correctly, you got this weapon skin set from a specific release of Gears eSupporter packs. I could be wrong about that. You could have earned these by watching the streams and claiming them whenever a pro event was going on. However, they were eventually scrapped and replaced with a completely different weapon set at the end. In wake of this weapon skin set being cut from the game, TC released this statement regarding it. And I quote, regarding the snake skin set, yesterday we were made aware that our snake skin weapon set bared a resemblance to a weapon skin mock-up designed by community member and artist Jetter. The Coalition designed a snake skin set based on a written brief to create a snake-based skin inspired by Jade Snake Pendant. The snake skin set announced yesterday was designed by our weapon concept team, independent of any knowledge or imagery of other weapon skin designs in the community. While the similarities are entirely circumstantial, we have decided not to release the weapon skin set out of respect for the artist. The new nuclear weapon skin set is now our alternative esports weapon skin set to collect. But in my personal opinion, and all things considered, I think that's absolute bullshit, and here's why. And if that piece of evidence didn't convince you that the creative team at TC has no creativity whatsoever, maybe this will convince you. The top image is Halo 4/5 and the bottom image is Gears 5. Granted, the Sentinel/Guardian from Gears 4 is a blatant ripoff of the Watcher from Halo 4 and 5, but TC decided to fully rip it off in Gears 5, adding the whole holographic shield to it. And based off those two pieces of evidence, I don't buy TC's little excuse that they just made. Now, I did hear from a couple different people that there was a lawsuit involved and they finally reached an out-of-court settlement, but there's no cold hard proof of it. So take that for what you will. Moving on to the next and final cut piece of content, at least that I know of, the arm rip execution. So by executing someone with the tri-shot and switching weapons in the middle of the execution, you can trigger this, the arm rip execution from Gears 3. Why it was cut, I have no idea. I don't know if they ever came out and said why it was cut, why it's not there officially. I have no idea. But here it is, available through this little glitch, I guess, if you want to call it. And finally, we have the cut merchandise. And I quote, introducing the Gears of War 4 7-inch mini bus series from Power Up, coming this fall. And of course it was never released, and people have been asking TC lately about it, which is how I found out about this, and TC hasn't responded to any of that, so we don't know why this wasn't released in the first place. The 7-inch mini bust figures included JD, Dell, Kate, and Swarm Sniper. Why these were cut, we have no idea, and like I said earlier, TC will not answer anyone on the matter. I clicked on the link that's in the original post, and I'm met with this error screen. I'm guessing the link was either a pre-order link or just showing it off on the actual manufacturer's website, but it's no longer there. So Gears Nation, that's all of the cut content / merch from Gears 4 that I know of. If I missed any, be sure to let me know down in the comments below. While you're down there, be sure to let me know which of the cut content / merch was your favorite to see. Like I said earlier, I thought the snaked weapon skin set was the most interesting. I don't really like these bust figures. I don't really want them on the wall in my Gears room. They just don't look good. Furthermore, it's Gears 4, so the characters are lackluster as fuck, and once again, I don't want them on my fucking wall. If you found this video informative and or enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like. If you're not already a part of the Gears Nation, be sure to subscribe and hit the fuck out of that notification bell. If you would like to see my channel grow, be sure to share this video on all social media platforms. For more news, be sure to follow me on Twitter, and for more entertainment, be sure to follow me on Instagram. And while you're at it, consider joining my Discord server. All links will be in the description below.